My name is Gary. I am from Israel.
My name is Dongjae, and I am from South Korea.
So my name is Dasha. I'm Dasha from Russia.
I am Benicio. I am from São Paulo, Brazil.
My name is Salma. I am from Mexico.
My name is Valeria. I am 26 years old and I came from Naples in Italy.
I'm the co-founder and CEO of Amigo, where we help people around the world speak English more confidently.
I am Elvina. I live in Russia. I am from Russia.
My name is Alexey. I'm from Rostov-on-Don.
Hi everyone, non-native English speaker here, and I'm gonna to invite you to visit my channel and give me interview about your culture, about your country, and about your experience of learning English. Many people from all around the world want to hear your personal experience of learning English. They need your voice.
So I started to learn English more seriously when I decided to apply to study abroad.
It's just interesting to learn English for me. It didn't work that much with German.
All the contact is in English, so I must speak English.
Please be free to text me from my email, from the comment below or Instagram. I'm waiting for you.
Hello everyone, welcome to this English speaking club. My name is Marat, and I have created this club because of I needed some practice of English, and I would like to find others who would like to practice English as well. And yeah, let's get started. In my Telegram channel, I posted some tasks, some exercises, what you had to prepare it beforehand, and let's do it again together. Let me see. Let me see. I guess here. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. Наверное, I guess here. Do you see it? No?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see.
Yes, we see.
The starfish, yeah? The book, right? The page of book.
Yes.
How we will work? We read it together in the line, I mean one after one, and then we will discuss about it. Maybe we will find some unknown words, and we will try to find some translation or definition and try to explain it to each other. And we have some foreigners. This is a Gary. This is a person from not from Russia. That's why we have to use only English.
Right.
We have to try. So, okay. And let's get started. I started the one paragraph, I guess, right? And then we will continue. Last summer, I took a trip to an island. I had a lot of fun. I sat and watched the waves and listened to the ocean. I learned to identify birds. I discovered pretty things and enjoyed the taste of new foods. It was a very nice time. Gary, you are next.
One evening, I took a pleasant walk by the ocean. When the waves came in, many starfish fell. Excuse me. When the waves came in, many starfish fell on the beach. Some starfish went back into the water, and they were safe, but other starfish were still on the sand. They would die if they did not get into the water. There were many starfish on the beach that night. It made me sad, but I knew I could not fix the problem. I stepped very carefully so I did not damage them.
Anna, you are next.
Then I saw a little girl. She was also sad about the starfish. Oops. She wanted to prevent all of them from dying. She asked me if I could perhaps help her.
Yeah, a little bit more.
To be frank, I don't think we can do anything, I said.
Okay, Anastasia, s'il vous plaît.
The little girl started to cry. She sat back against the rock and thought for a while. Finally, the emotion was gone. She stopped crying and stood up. Then she picked up a starfish and threw it into the water. "What are you doing?" I asked her. But she didn't answer me. She just threw as many starfish as she could. "You cannot save all of them," I said.
Okay, Mikhail.
She stopped to look at me.
No. Mikhail is next.
No?
Mikhail is next.
Yeah. She stopped to look at me. "No, I cannot save them all," she repeated. Then
She replied.
She replied, sorry. Then she picked up a very big starfish and said, "But I can save this one." And then she smiled and threw the starfish as far as she could into the ocean.
Okay, starfish, an animal shaped like a star that live in the water. Okay, do you understand the main meaning of this fairy tale? Yes, this is
Probably yes.
Does anyone have some question about unknown words, for example? No, Mikhail?
I don't have any questions about unknown words. Yes.
Okay. I would like to discuss about this this fairy tale, this story. What do you think about this with this girl? Is she right or not, Gary?
I guess this is how we call it. This is the story. I miss a word that it will take me some time to remember it. The story is not just about the starfish. The starfish in this case symbolize something much more important that relates to our life. That many times we cannot solve all the problems of the world, but instead we can solve some of them. And so we cannot use the excuse that the problem is too big in order not to do anything. Instead, we should do what we can. We cannot solve everything. Something we can, and this was the starfish, the big starfish that she saved and threw back to the sea.
Okay, I get it. Anna, do you agree with Gary, or maybe you have his own opinion?
Yeah, I fully agree with Gary. I think it's a really nice explanation, and by her example, yeah, we could follow and make some difference if there were more people like this girl. Yeah, so probably they could have saved all these starfish. Yeah, but unfortunately, she was alone, and she managed to save just some of them.
Okay, Mikhail.
Yes, yes, and this first lady, I mean, the one who asked this second one, she also just asked and didn't do anything. So, yes, but I agree with Gary that well, people should try to do something, and also the number of people, as Anna said, it is important, and the how to say the train itself, or the how to say the
Making an effort, probably.
yes,
Yeah.
I forgot, making an effort, even if you do not see right now the outcome, it is very important. Still continue to try. Yes.
Okay, Anastasia.
Well, I'm sorry, I had some troubles with my sound, so I missed the questions.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you agree? No, do you think is this girl right to do what she did? Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, to try
I
to.
Speaking generally, I think she's right, because I think the deal is not in saving of starfish, but the deal is in hope. The little girl must understand that everything she does for them is not futile, and she can help them. She must believe in the light future, in the better future for them. Oh, it would be wrong if adult men explain her that it's a continuous process, and the majority of this fish would be doomed. So
Okay.
it's unfair. She's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, I agree with you, all of you, because I think to do something, it's much better than didn't nothing, right? Did nothing, do nothing, right? And I would like to say that I would like to ask you how this girl should understand that she stopped try to save all of them, because this is impossible to save, to fix this problem, to find to save all of this life, and how to find the some line to stop it. Do you have any solution? Do you have any answer, Gary?
I didn't understand exactly the question.
I mean, right. She tried to save one life of starfish at the next, and 100 and 1000, and how she how does she understand that stop to do it? I mean, because she's tired, she have to eat, go home. I don't know how to find this red line. I don't know.
Yes, yes. Well, first of all, the word that I missed before was allegory. This is an allegory, because the issue here is not just the little girl, but something else that the story will present. I guess that there is no solution for your question, because always we can do more and more and more, and maybe sacrifice our life. So what is the balance between still continue with our life and living our life, because I have to live my life, not other people's life, and on one hand, and on the other hand to do something for the rest. I don't have a good solution to the answer. Still, I think that she should concentrate not on the number of the starfish that she didn't save, but on the number of the starfish that she did save. So when I see a little boy crying in the street and I help him, I cannot say, well, I helped one little boy, but there are millions of little boys all over the world that I cannot help them. It's ridiculous. I should be very satisfied that I helped one and not feel ashamed about the 1 million that they could not help.
Anna?
I think that probably it's really individual, yeah, that some people could or may not stop, yeah, in what they are doing. And this way they exhaust themselves, I don't know, wear themselves out and they just cannot stop. But again, if that makes them happy, well, they could do that and continue, why not? Of course, it's not a sensible thing to do, but it's what people sometimes do. And as Gary said, for other people, it can be one boy at a time. So yeah, why not? There are a lot of people, yes, so they also could help. Well, that's the way how I see it.
Okay, Mikhail?
Well, she, in my opinion, she probably will continue. I mean, after all this situation which took place with this starfish ends, and the next one will come, she also probably will go there and try to help this, how to say, group or number of starfish. And speaking about this current situation, probably she will stop to try to help them, or even if she already exhausted enough to be enough not to be able to continue it, or when she, I don't know, very hungry, she needs to go to eat something, or when this all starfish already died. So something like this.
Okay. Anastasia, would you like to add something?
Well, I like an idea about allegory, that there is maybe not a red line at all. The little girl may grow up into a very cariness person and do the best for her, do the best she could. She can help everything and everyone she sees, and the point is habit. So she began doing. She began care from starfishes, and then she could continue do it for everything and everybody she met.
Okay, and I would like to emphasize that the, I guess, distinguish between young learner, young persons and adults. I mean, the perception of life of young girl and perception of life of adults who knows life, and I guess I would like to ask you how we should save our perception of life. I mean, of youngers, young perception of life, and save it, and to, you know, to stay to so kind in when we will be like adults. Do you understand my question? No? Was I clear? Was I clear?
Not really.
Partially.
Okay. We know that when we will become adults, we will find a more, I guess, like not so kind we have a lot of pragmatic, I don't know, patterns. We ignore something good things, and we don't, I don't know, we don't, I don't know, we don't pass the time with the cats, dogs, and don't smile a lot. But our kids, when we were kids, we was another. And I would like to say how we, not we, but others have to, save it. I mean, a condition. Do you understand my question? Because I didn't prepare all of this question because I don't know, I don't have a lot of time to do it. Do you understand my question? No?
Yes. I hope so. Maybe part of it.
Clear.
Okay, Gary, could you answer my question if you
well,
if you understand me?
I hope I understood at least part of it. I understand that we change during the time, and when we are young, we are more naive, and we are trying to save the world. And when we become older, we understand that we cannot do it. But at least when we were young and tried, we made the world better. So there's something very good in the fact that we have naive people that still try to fix things, though it is an endless task.
Yeah, and I would like to ask you, why some people, kind in the adults? Because I guess the proportion of between, I mean, the proportion of in the youngers, I mean, the child who will kind, it's much bigger than the proportion of the adults who will kind. I guess you agree with me. And why it's so that? No?
I think it is a natural process that when people grow up, their perspective of the world, their view, how they see things, it changes. And there are probably different aspects which influence, sometimes their social background, social circle, probably some situations make them change, not to the better. Well, it's not that it is not to the better, just the way where they can fit, and find their place. So sometimes the world is not, well, often it's not a nice place to be, where people have to be tough, and some of them don't have this soft part left inside, so that they can continue, of course. And some people probably are, I would say, a bit predisposed, to be more serious, not to think too much about saving, or they are being possessed by the will, other desires, power, money. So well, it's so individual. I mean, of course, even among children we can see that there are some children are really kind, sensitive, others are more reserved. So when we change, it changes with us.
Okay. Mikhail?
I can tell two things. First, when she becomes an adult, she will use this story as a self-advertisement to become to become famous, or to become, I don't know, a Greenpeace activist. Yes, but this is a joke.
Okay.
Yes. So, but I think, speaking seriously, it depends how to say. Her experience could lead her to some ideas and to maybe some values which she will keep with herself, and through, how to say, keeping these ideas and values in mind, she will continue to be, at least in this part of her life, like she was when she like she was in her childhood. I mean, because of her ideas, when she grow up, she will be according to towards to this thing, nature, saving nature, with the same ideas, because it is more about her ideas than age, if you understand me.
Yeah. Anastasia?
Well, this question made me think about my childhood state and my current state and compare them both. Well, yeah, it's true. Children are more, they like have inner light. For adults, for adults' point of view, but it may be explained that children are not experienced. They just live like in fairy tales, with some clear things, because they're mommy, they're daddy, they love me, and here is my friends, and things like this. But adults, they already know how things work. Some of them could be hurted by some things, by some circumstances. So they could see, could watch on some things with point of their experience, and I'd say they're more realistic. But in comparison with children, it could be perceived as losing the inner light and losing enjoy. But it's not true at all.
Okay. I guess, to say conclusion, I'd like to say, yeah, when childs face some real problem and they face real life, they a little bit change their mind about, a little, problem, a little stuff, and they change sometimes not so in the good way. And I would like to say that we are so happy who face the good people in our life, who direct us, not direct, to steer. I don't know how to say, направлять. How to say in English? Steer. How to say? Could you help me?
Steer or direct? It's
direct,
possible.
right? Direct the right way, because I can say that I guess 5-7% who influence of my life in the good way, and I'm so thanks to them, and there is who I am right now. This is not, I guess, not only my my work, but also this is my teachers, my friends, and my just accountants. Как будут незнакомцы? Accountants, how to say?
Acquaintances.
Something like that, right? And yeah, I'd like to say thank all of them. Yeah. Let's move on to the second story. And if you don't have any question, if you don't want to add something to the I forget all of the word because in this year and in the previous year, I didn't have a lot of practice of English. That's why I would like to yeah, I established this course, this not course, but speaking club, because I needed some practice because I just practice the French, and yeah, that's it. Okay. The second fairy tale, the big race. I start and then we will continue. Okay. The big race. A dog saw a group of animals across the road. He walked over there, meet them. What are you doing? He asked them. I just sold them tickets to a race between the rabbit and the turtle. The duck responded. Gary, could you?
Yes, this news excited the dog. He felt fortunate that he happened to be there. I don't have anything to do today, the dog said. I want to buy ticket too. Dog sat down to observe the race. The race would be extreme. It would be many kilometers in length. The rabbit and the turtle stood next to each other. They waited for the race to start. The dog wondered why the turtle agreed to run against the rabbit. Being fast was not a characteristic of turtles. The rabbit was going to win easily.
Okay. Anna, could you continue?
Suddenly, the race began. The rabbit ran extremely quickly. The turtle walked slowly. After a minute, the rabbit looked back. He saw that the turtle was far behind him, and he was breathing quickly because he was so tired. The rabbit smiled and slowed to a walk.
Okay. Mikhail?
A minute later, the rabbit said, I'm winning, so I'll take a rest. He said and began to consume some grass. Then he left his eyes closed. He wasn't the winner yet, but there was no risk for him losing the race. He went to sleep. Hours later, a loud sound woke him. All of the animals were yelling and looking at the field. He felt fear for the first time. The turtle was almost...
Stop it, okay? Here. And Anastasia, could you finish our story?
The turtle was almost at the finish line. Now the rabbit realized his mistake, but the race was over. He gave the turtle an opportunity to win, and the turtle took it. The duck handed the turtle his prize. It was the happiest day of the turtle's life. The dog was happy for the turtle. He isn't fast, the dog thought, but he tried his best and did something great.
Yeah. Did you face some unknown words here?
No.
No.
Okay. How? Okay. Could you explain me this word, Mikhail, consume, in English?
Yes. Yeah, we consume from. No, this one I don't. I watched the video and there was explanation, but I forgot it. Sorry.
Consume. This is some process of.
It is recognizing, understanding. Yeah.
Okay, try it. So, please, in English to.
Yeah.
To explain me. For example, if I don't know this word. Okay. I know this is sometimes it's difficult to explain some words in native language.
I understand. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So consume, it means that it is a process when the person is going to reach some conclusion about some things or events. Maybe.
Do you agree, Anastasia, with this explanation? No.
Sorry, I missed.
Consume.
How consume it is a process when the person is coming to the conclusion about some things or events.
Maybe it's assume, not consume.
No, not in this context.
This
Yes,
is
sorry. Sorry, it is assume, not consume.
Yeah, consume. This is some like a process, like you eat something, right? This is like synonyms, right? Consume and eat for some context.
Yeah.
Like
To consume some grass, yes.
Consume information, for example. I don't know. Right? Am I right?
Поглощать, yes.
Yeah. Race. Gary, could you explain me this word?
It is a competition of running, right?
Okay. Extreme, Anna.
Mhm. Extreme here it means probably that it would be rather strong, emotional, maybe involving a lot of action.
Yeah. Characteristic, Anastasia.
Characteristic. It's a property, certain property of something. Well,
this is difficult, right?
Like a feature or trait.
This is a very interesting word because this is like a
typical trait for something. Because a tortoise is slow, rabbit is fast, so this is their characteristic.
Yeah, features. But I guess the features will like some not life, right? Feature like a characteristic. This is a words explain the some like life things. I mean the some animals, but feature like the some. This is a explain the some more things, I guess, like computers. Do you understand me? No,
not necessarily. There can be different contexts. Feature also can be used to describe some physical characteristics.
Okay, some live person. I mean, animal. How to say движущиеся, живые.
Living things.
Living and animal, something like that. No. Okay, no problem. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Where were we? Just give me a second. Okay. I guess. Do you agree with this proverbs in Russia? To be not so fast, it's much better to be so fast. No. I don't know how to say in English. This is like to be not so fast, you will achieve much better than you. How, Anna, could you help me? I guess you know this proverb in Russia, right? Тише едешь, дальше будешь. No?
Yes, I know that there is even in English the equivalent, but I really shame on me, I don't remember now it. So I just like could transform it in like it's better not to hurry and take your time and move slowly, yeah, and then you will eventually achieve your ultimate goal or what you want to reach.
Yeah. Gary, I would like to ask you, if you was a dog, I mean, in this fairy tale, would you bet and take your money and I don't know, hold and for the turtle. No. No. Do you understand my question? Did you understand my question? Yeah. No. And you answer not, right?
I wouldn't bet.
Okay. And have you ever participated of some bad I don't know, activities, Gary?
If I participated in what? In?
I mean, betting. I don't know how to say in English.
I'm betting in gambling.
Gambling, right. Something like that.
I think when I was young, I did it, but not with a lot of money, and I didn't enjoy it. So it was once, twice, not more, and I've never done it again. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I think it is a very bad hobby to gamble. I earn money from working, not from gambling.
Okay, Anna.
Do you mean gambling or like maybe a friendly bet, yeah, between the friends?
Not so. I mean, the some extremely kind of gambling. Not between the some friends, just like this one, because this is I guess the real real bet, like between all of the animals, like what we have today. I mean, football games and other games, and we have a lot of advertisement. What do you think about this? And have you ever participated some kind of things?
I'm sorry, there is a little breaking. I only heard about have you ever participated?
Okay, no problem.
No, I haven't got such experience about participating, so I don't have really personal opinion on this one.
Okay. And if you have some opportunity to do it, would you done it? No.
If I would do it, you mean this kind of
if you have some free
like
money
in the story? Free money. Actually,
yeah, in this story or in the real life.
I think I wouldn't, because I appreciate my time and the money, yeah, that I earn. So I prefer not to spend them on such things. So it's better to have some quality time with the family or just me time than and spend it more wisely.
Okay, I would like to ask you, if you have some, 99% that you will you will win, like in the some gambling, would you use this opportunity to gambling? 99%.
99. Well, the temptation is really strong. If I knew, yeah, that I could win and there would be some, I don't know, prize to acquire in the end, I think I would, because actually I really like games and it's hard for me to stop, so I prefer not even to start.
Okay.
So yeah, the answer is yes, must admit that.
Okay. Mikhail, have you ever participated? Have you ever done this, gambling things?
No, I haven't, and I can agree with Anna that I also do not aware of, how to say it, of sportual or of sports events. So I mean, if you want to make a bet in some game, you need to be aware and very good aware about the situation in this area where you are going to make this bet. So since I am not aware of all these sports events, it is some kind of just, I don't know, some kind of Russian roulette, because you just put the bet with other people and just wait. So in this case, again, in this case, it is very high risk, and I never done it. Yes.
Okay, Anastasia.
Anastasia. I'm not a complete person, so I don't like it. I don't like poker. I don't like a game when you have to use money. Well, it's the most pleasant moment when you win, but frequently I don't.
Okay.
Well, but I had experience. I was a few times in a real casino, but it was like just like an event. I was only in the hall with one armed bandit machines, and well, and of course I lost everything I had. Well, but I don't compare. I don't complain. Sorry. Well, because it was just experience. Everyone was in fancy dresses, as I did. And I saw so many different people around me. That's my experience and my opinion.
Yeah. And I would like to add something that I guess 5 or 7 years ago, I had some experience of gambling, because I decided to create some pattern to win and to lie the system. I would like to try to explain my pattern. I took like I took some, for example, 10,000 rubles, and bet to the very high possibilities to win, like 95%, and it works in 99%. And sometimes you win like 5,000 rubles, and sometimes you win in I guess 20 how to say events, but you lose only one and you lose all of your money. This is the pattern not works. And after that, I abandoned of this activities, and focus on the other part of my life. Was I clear? Did you understand me? No? Yes? Okay. That's mean my English not so bad. I'd like to finish this events. This is a meeting. If you don't have any question, if you don't want to add something at the end of our meeting. No?
Congrats with this celebrations and additional weekends this week.
Yeah, thank you. And if you would like to add something to the not so this event, but if you would like to maybe propose some to improve our meetings, please message me to my Telegram and WhatsApp sometimes, if you would like to communicate with it more. Thank you to participate this meeting, and I hope we will see in 2 weeks, and put together how to say ensemble, right? Ensemble together, right?
Yes.
Gather
I think
together.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for the lesson. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Thank you very much.
See ya.